Hi guys, welcome to another episode of our tutorial. In today's tutorial, we're going to be talking about how to create a poster. Yes, the poster you are seeing on your screen. How to create a poster like this using Photoshop. So, if you are new here, I want you to subscribe to this channel. Drop a comment after watching this video and share with someone. Share with someone, please. Thank you very much. You've not hit the subscribe button. What are you waiting for? Please hit the subscribe button. Now let's get over to the video. So you open a new page in Photoshop, change your settings to 1080 by 1350 pixels. It should be in portrait mode, and make sure you check your artboards. Your artboards are checked, very important, because we are going to be using artboards. I prefer using artboards for Photoshop designs. So click on create. Now, the once your page opens, the next thing, the images are going to be in the link in the description. So the next thing you have to do is to click on file and click on open. So we're going to be opening the images. Mine is in download. You just open yours. So the images are, like I said, they are in the link in the description. So open the image. Now the next step is for us to, trim out the background. Trim out the background. So we're going to be using a tool called Magic Wand. You can just press W, the tool will come out, or count four tools from the first tool there. You click on select subject and you'll be able to select the subject, which is the image. Automatically, it helps you trim out the image from the background. You can see it on the screen right now that it is processing. So let's wait for it to finish processing. And it's still loading. Pardon me, my Photoshop is kind of not fast. So afterwards, we've gotten it. The next thing we'll have to do is to press Ctrl plus J. If you're using a Mac, I think it's Command, then J. Command Option and J, yes. So you press Ctrl plus J and it will automatically remove the background, separate the image from the background. So that's how I separate my image. Then you go to the bottom layer, close the visibility, which is the eye there. Just click on it and it will close. Now click on your first layer, drag the image down, just drag just the way I did now. Drag image down to the canvas, which is the empty page that we're going to be making the design on. Now the next thing you have to do is um let's draw the bottom shape that we'll be needing. So you go to your shape tool, click and switch it to cancel this and switch it to a rectangle. So we're going to draw a rectangle tool. So I'm going to change the curves. I don't want curves, so you can get it out from your properties from this end. If you can't find your properties there, you can check Windows and you see properties. Go to Windows at your top menu bar, you see properties, and then you can work on that. So let's go. I'm changing the colors now. Afterwards, I'm changing the colors. So you can see the color code here, 1B0A00. So this is color code I'm going to be using, and let me adjust. So you can just adjust to whatever suits your page or your design, whatever you're comfortable with. Yes, so we have the first step, and I think let's go increase. I just have to like reposition this very well. Let's go and get this image. Yes, this is going to be very technical. Yes, it's going to be very, very technical. So as much as I would love to use the pen tool, it's not going I don't think it will give me the perfect um trimming I need, because I want to separate the cloud from um this. So I'm just going to use the pen tool, and make sure you close the fill. So you can close the fill by going up to the fill and clicking on that cancel, just like I did. So I'm going to be the reason I'm using a pen tool is because I want to have those curves. Do you understand me? I want to have those curves. I don't want it to be sharp. So I'm just going to be trimming the clouds out of the image itself. So let's go. So just take your time. I'm just doing this because it's a tutorial. You can take your time and make sure you trim very well. Well, if you don't know how to use the pen tool to trim, you don't have to stress yourself. You can use the lasso polygonal tool, which is the third tool there. It's the third tool. the third tool. If you are new to Photoshop and you're finding it difficult, I have a Photoshop course. You can click on the link in my bio and you find the course. So let's go. So I'm going to close the end, and what I'll do is right click and click on make selection. And if you look at it very well, we've created the selection. Now what I have to do is to click on, sorry, hold alternate and click on the masking tool, and it will remove automatically. It has removed our background. So make sure you hold alternate before clicking on the masking tool, which is at the bottom close to your layer panel. And then we drag the same thing, the same process. I have to take the background backwards. So let's move on. You can scale your image, increase the size. So that's what I'm doing right now. Scaling up my image. So I think this is okay. Now the next thing you want to do is open your images, your other images. The images are in, like I said, they're in the link in the description. So what you have to do right now is I'm trying to make the magic selection the same way, which is wand. So I'm trying to make use of the magic selection tool. You can use W, then you click on select subject at the top. You can see select subject and then select max. Click on select subjects, and yes, can you see that it has selected our image out of the background? Next thing you have to do is to press Ctrl plus G. Just hit on Ctrl plus G. So after that, you can turn off the visibility of the bottom layer. Click on your image, drag, and place on your design. Then I have to take it to the bottom because I want the image to be behind the tractor. So let's increase. I want to scale the image. So I'm increasing the image right now. So you should do that as well. Well, I like this image. I like this image though. And by the way, this design was inspired by a designer. I think his name is Charles Visuals. So um I made the design for tutorial sake, and I do not own the original idea behind the design. So let's go forward. So I just increased the scale of the design, and um let's see, solid color. Let me add a color to the background. So you can add your original background by clicking on this half circle, and then you click on solid color, and you'll be able to add your color of your choice. This is the color I'm using. You can see the color code. And yes, we have our background right now. I know the design is still looking like, yes, that's how it looks. So what I want to do now is to make the image look similar, have the same, color with the background. So I'm going to click on camera raw. You can find it in your um filter, camera raw. So I'm trying to adjust the vibrance, which I just did, and the saturation a little. So if you look at the before, the difference is that you see that when I'm adjusting the saturation, the image is having a kind of yellow. You can see the difference, kind of yellow feel, yellow mixed with red. So sometimes that's how I normally make my image blend with the background. It depends on what color I need. Depends on what color I need. If you can see now, the image is looking more lively and colorful. It's looking more lively and colorful. Well, for the other image, I don't think I like the image in the background, the farmer behind, because it's not giving me the vibe I need. It's not giving me the vibe I need. So, but anyways, let me just adjust one more adjustment on the image behind. Um, so just keep watching, just keep watching. I'm still not satisfied with this image though. Still not satisfied with this image. So let me adjust some colors. So you can adjust the colors from curves. Oops, this is not what I wanted. It's not what I wanted. So please just be very careful with this curves part. Can you see the difference when you like touch your curves? So I'm going to leave my image like this. I'm going to leave it like this. This is the before, this is the after. So I'm just going to leave it like this. Yeah, so this is okay. So for this image, I'm not comfortable with this image. I don't like the noise I am seeing on this image. And it's something I can remove, but it's going to take a lot of time. And I have another image which I think I prefer. But before then, let's trim out this extra white part. I think I forgot to remove it during the so you just trim, trim, trim. When you get to the point, double click and delete. So you do the same. I just use the magic wand and just do the same for both places. So I was supposed to trim inside, but let's leave it. It's a tutorial. It doesn't have to be perfect. But when you're making your design, make it perfect. So I think I'm beginning to like design is coming up now. It's coming up, it's coming alive. It's coming alive. Now, what do we do next? I want to like adjust the color setting. So let's add some gradients. Let me see. Oops, I don't like this. So just follow closely. I'm trying to like see how I can make design. I want to give it a gradient feel, but I don't think it's working. So I'm just going to leave it behind. So what I did there was I added a gradient color from the foreground color. Don't get confused. So now this lighting, these my personal packages, my work space, my work tools rather, background and stuff like that. But you find all of these lights I'm using right now in the description in Google Drive. So I just added the lights and I changed the setting to screen, the blend mode to screen, and I'm going to add some blur effects to it, Gaussian blur. Yes, I think I'm liking it right now. So you should do the same. Place the image and add Gaussian blur. So I want to add some. So for you to get this setting, you just press Ctrl plus U, and then you increase the saturation. I'm trying to like make it more catchy, more add some more red to design because I want the design to like give me this yellow, sunny, and then red feel. So I've added the colors down here and I'm going to duplicate. I just duplicated by pressing Ctrl plus J. And then if you see what I'm trying to recreate here, it's that same sunny, like the sun vibe that's giving. So I'm going to like take it to the top, take it to the top. I just flipped horizontally. So you can right click, press Ctrl T, right click and flip horizontally. Go to blur, Gaussian blur again because I'm going to add some more blur so it blends very well. So my blur is at 78.4. So now I want to change this image because I don't like that one. I think I like this one best. I like this one best. So you come to your magic wand to click on select subject again, and automatically it would separate your. It's doing the magic right now, so just hold on. So if there's a tutorial you want me to make next, drop it in the comment section and I'll be creating um a next episode of tutorial. My tutorials are going to be dropping weekly every Friday, so stay put. So afterwards, you know the regular thing we do. Control plus J. We're going to close this background. So after trimming the picture, just like we did the last time, we have to like click and drag, then replace the image. So we'll go to this space, click on the first layer, click, hold and drag your image down here. And oh, I duplicated it twice. So let's go. So drag it to the bottom, drag your image to the bottom. Let's replace with this image. I think I prefer the second one just because of the face texture.
and the expression on this face. So what we're going to do now is to, add some more color to the face. Want to give him that want to add some color to his face. So you click on the half circle tool there, click on hue slash saturation, and then add some of the yellow, add some yellow to it. So let me see. I think yeah, 16. Let's do 22. 22 works. Now the difference is that it will add more life to your image. It has added some red kind of feel to the image. So let's move on. Let me adjust this yellow, and yes. So I just duplicated um the sun, which is our effect. I duplicated it, and then I'm going to add some more blur to it. To duplicate, you just need to press Ctrl plus J. Ctrl plus J. If you are using a Mac, you can use Command Option J. So we're going to add some Gaussian blur. You know how to do that. You can get that from Filter, Gaussian blur, and then you adjust your settings. Please ignore my screen. I think my RAM is giving me issues at this point. So just bear with me. So let's move on to adjusting off um the light. Let's move on to the adjustment of the light. Okay, yeah. So I think this is beginning to look like it, even if we're not there yet. So I need to add one more lighting. So we duplicated our light again, and yes, this is it. It's getting there now. I think we'd need to adjust. Yes. Yeah, I like it this way. I like how it's looking. And one more, one more. So what we're going to do right now is to add. Remember before now we added a shadow, so we want to add that same shadow to our design. So you click on this plus sign here at the bottom right, close to your layers. Click on B, which is your brush tool. Draw the shadow. Make sure your color is selected from the color angle. Then you use your Gaussian blur to adjust the shadow. And now I'm dragging it to the bottom so it looks more realistic. So it's adding some kind of depth to the design. So there is somebody in front. So that's for yes, that's for the shadow. So right now what we want to do is to add this cloud. We want to duplicate this cloud. Now if you come to this image, your selection, what you can do is just follow closely. Right click on the selection and click on invert selection. Then all you need to do is to duplicate Ctrl plus J, and it will duplicate the selection. So the image, remember that we already have like trimmed this photo. So instead of you to like start trimming, just cutting out the what's it called, the cloud, it's just for you to like click on your selection again and press right click and inverse selection, so it will just select the other part of the image. So right now we're just going to like look for the best blend mode that works for it, and I think I'll be using overlay. Using overlay. So I'll just adjust the settings of the overlay. So this is Ctrl plus M. It will bring out your curves. I adjusted it a little. I think I like this. I like this. I just inverted the layer. I think it's not looking bad. Not looking bad. But let's adjust the lightings a little. So just keep an eye on everything I'm doing. Now let's go back. So just keep an eye on everything that's going on. So I'm just like trying to like find the best position for the lightings. Yeah, and I think I like this. I like this. So don't forget to invert that cloud background. To invert it, you just have to press Ctrl plus I. So let's move on. I think I like this now. It's beginning to look very nice. Um, let's move on with our lightings. Let's go to the next step. So let me just adjust this image a little. Now I want to do something. I want to add a normal color that would give it want um some kind of effect. So in order for us to do that, I'm going to use the brush tool. You could just press on your B, and I want to create a new layer. I'm supposed to create a new layer for that. So I've clicked on the new layer and I'm drawing with my brush tool. Now if you notice, I selected a color. I, I selected a color. Now for you to select a color, when you press your on your B tool, press on the key I. It means to like eyedropper. So I when you press on I, you select the color that you want and then you draw. Now the next thing I want to try out is to cut out this leaf background, this vegetables, and I want to add it to the design. So I've I've trimmed. I'm going back to the last layer and I'm pressing Ctrl plus J to carry click and drag down. Click and drag down. So I have to take it to the bottom because of the other upper layers. And let's move. So you scale your image, scale, increase the scale of the image. Um, Click on enter. I'm rotating, click on enter. So it gives the reason I'm adding this is because I want it to have a feel of a farm. Yes, that's what I want it to look like. And remember, it has to be very realistic. So whenever you're making a design, a poster design, anything, it should be realistic. But let's see. I don't think. Okay, let's just see how it goes. So I'm going to add some blur. I don't like the way it's looking, so I might take it out. But let's see. Let's add some blur. Because it's looking too sharp. Oops. I don't think I like it. I don't think I like it. I don't like the way it's looking, but let's see. Um. Well, okay. So what I'm just going to do is I'm going to try to like erase some part of the. Yes, I want to like make it faint. Let's see if it works. Let's see if it works. I still don't like the way it's looking. I still don't like the way it's looking. So I might just like take it out. Okay, before then, let me add a lighting to this image beneath the image. Now remember we said like the concept is like it's a bright, like sunny because farm and stuff like that. So we're going to add a text light effect to the image. And if you've seen one of my tutorials before, I explained the concept of lightings to image. So it's very simple. We've added the source light from behind, and now we have to like add a little reflection of the source light in front of the image. So I'm just going to click on the image, create a new layer in front of it, click on the tool B, which is our brush tool. Now I'm going to click on the image and start drawing. The reason I'm drawing immediately is because my color is already selected as the color I want. So the next thing I'll do is to click on blend mode and change it to screen. Please ignore the white that is showing. Pardon my laptop for now until I get a new one. So B, which is our brush tool. So if you can watch closely, I'm already painting the areas where I want the light to reflect on. So it looks like a reflection of the light coming from behind. So just pay close attention. Can you see the difference? It's giving it more, it makes it more real, and um so it makes it more real. So I'm just going to like increase this the light behind a little, and yes, I think I love this now. I love this now. I love this now. This is looking so nice. So um yeah, that's it. Let me just zoom out and see how the design is looking. It's coming up. Still, we're not there yet, but I think I like the way it's beginning to look. Now, the next step we're going to like do is let's add something else. So let's add our text. Let's add a text to it. So you know what to do already. Um, T, you click on T, and then you get your text. So I just selected the color I want. That's the color code. So you just type, use whatever you want to do, and type whatever you want to type. It's a frictional design. It's not a real brand. So you can type whatever suits you. So this is what I'm just going to do. So I'm just going to type from my head and arrange the text accordingly. So just hold on. Okay, we have our text ready. I'm going to reduce the size, let's say 18, and I have to take it to left alignment, reduce. So I'm just going to make this part of the video a little bit faster. So just arrange the text. Basically, you know what to do with text. And yes, these are my settings. I used text is 16, spacing is 16, horizontally, and then vertically I have my spacing in between as -50, and the title of the font is Poppins. So you can work with that. Then just basically just add whatever text you feel it's good for you. It doesn't have to be what is here. All right, so I just said you what you eat healthy, and yep. So I think I like this already. Now, if you look at the design, it's beginning to look more balanced and nice. Now, just in case you want to get your ruler, just like I did, and you can't find the ruler, just press on arrow. I think either arrow or control plus arrow. I can't remember which exactly, but one of them should work. I think control plus arrow. It should bring out your ruler. So the next thing I'm going to do is to draw out a label. A label. So the label, I drew a circle. Your circle, you can find your circle in your toolbox. There is a rectangle. You just click on it for long, and your circle will be out. Now I'm trying to pick the color that works best. Try to pick the color that works best. So I think I love this better. I prefer this color. So right now I'm just going to add um I'm going to add the write-up I want on the text. So I duplicated the rectangle, reduce the size. Now if you want to write on top of a circle like this, all you have to do is to, when you get close to the circle, you see a curved um pointer. I don't know what to call it, but a curved pointer. When you see that curved pointer, just click on it, and it will give you that the round edge, whatever. So you can type on your circle. So it's simple. Click on the circle. When you click on the circle, I'm just trying to adjust my text. It doesn't look balanced too. So I'm trying to like use, still not balanced. I'll adjust it manually. So yes, okay. So let's go forward. I would love to add another test. So I'm just going to duplicate this one, but I don't think that would work. So okay, I'll duplicate this one. Please pardon me. So the next step I have to do is to adjust. So just adjust this label to whatever suits you, and just enjoy the video. Follow the steps carefully, watch to the end, and if you are able to make this flyer, this poster, You can post it on your social media platform, Twitter and Instagram, and tag me to the video, and I'll review your poster. If there are corrections, I'll make corrections. Now, in the comment section, I want you to tell me what kind of tutorial I should make next. If there is a flyer you want me to create, drop it in the comment section. If there is any logo you'd love to see me make, drop it in the comment section. I would love to make my next tutorial with your comments. So that is all for this tutorial. Please share, subscribe to this channel, and share this video with someone. Thank you for staying tuned.
So first of all, you have to open your artboards. If you don't know how to open artboards, when you are creating your new file, there's an icon that shows artboards. So you open your artboards. I will make another video on how to create artboards in Photoshop. So after you open your artboards, you've added all your layers to your artboards. This is me just trying to like add layers to the artboards, add colors, so that we don't just export an empty artboard. Now this is the artboard, and what I have to do is duplicate this artboard. Now what artboard does is that artboards are like they contain everything in your design. All your layers can be inside of these artboards. That's what artboards are. So you can have as much, instead of creating new page every time, you can have as many layers, as many artboards as you want. So what I'm going to do now is to export a single artboard. Right click on the artboard, and then you see quick export as PNG. So click on that, select the location that you want to export it to, select the location, and click on export. Click rename, and then click on export, which is save. And then right click on the other layer, the other artboard rather, click on quick export as png. Can you see that the first one we exported has already been showing there? Then this is the second one already. So that's how you artboards in Photoshop. So that's how you export artboards. So thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Tell me in the comment section what tutorial I should make next. What kind of tutorial should I make next? Just tell me in the comment. See you. Peace out. And share this video to someone that needs to see it. Please share. I beg. Please share this video. Thank you very much.